Hi, I'm Devika and this is Anuka, and we're student ambassadors for Fields of Dreams. We wanted to put together a project to help give you menstrual health education, so we gathered a small group of our friends. We decided to make a website to help you all learn more about it. Welcome to Hygiene for Hope. In this video, we are going to be teaching you about the anatomy of the female body. That means where everything is located on your body that will help us in explaining more about feminine hygiene.
The female reproductive system is a complex but interesting subject. Reproduction is what makes offspring, or children, through sexual intercourse. Where should we start? The female reproductive system can be separated into two main sections, external and internal organs, or the genitalia. The internal genitalia are those organs that are within the pelvis, located just beneath your stomach region. These include the vagina, uterus, cervix, uterine tubes, which include the oviducts or the fallopian tubes, and the ovaries.
The external genitalia lie outside of the pelvis. These include several structures, also known as the perineum, the mons pubis, the clitoris, the urethral or urinal meatus, the labia, the vestibule, the vestibular glands, and skein glands.
The vulva is a term used to describe a group of external organs. The vulva consists of the following organs: mons pubis, labia minora and majora, hymen, clitoris, vestibule, urethra, skein glands, greater vestibular glands, and vestibular bulbs. The mons pubis is a rounded portion of the vulva where the pubic hair develops.
The labia majora are two large folds of tissue located at the entrance to the vagina. They can vary in size and distribution, and the size is dependent on the amount of fat tissue in your body, but size is not necessarily an indication of health. The labia minora, also known as nymphae, are two small folds that are found between the labia majora and the vaginal vestibule. The labia minora join to form part of the clitoris. The hymen is a thin membrane found at the entrance to the vagina. Often, this membrane is perforated before you get your first period.
The clitoris is a structure found beneath the front section of the labia minora. Its width in an adult female is approximately 1 centimeter. It is a very sensitive structure, similar to the male penis, and can get erect in the same fashion. Between the clitoris and the vaginal opening is a triangular area known as the vestibule. The vestibule is where the urethral section is, or where the urine comes out. The skein glands release lubrication, or white discharge, at the opening of the urethra. The greater vestibular glands are also responsible for secreting lubrication to the vagina. Each gland is small, similar in shape to a kidney bean.
Now, let's move on to the internal genitalia. First, you have the vagina. The vagina extends from the vulva externally to the uterine cervix internally. The structure of the vagina is a network of different tissues. The uterus is the inverted, pear-shaped female reproductive organ that lies within the pelvis, between the bladder and the rectum. It's very muscular, with a lining that during reproductive years changes in response to the release of different hormones. The cervix is the bottom part of the uterus, separating the body of the uterus from the vagina. The cervix is cylindrical in shape, with a canal located at the middle, allowing for male reproductive parts to enter the females.
The uterine tubes, also referred to as oviducts or fallopian tubes, are uterine attachments located at the top portion of the cavity. Their primary function is to transport male sperm towards the egg, and then to allow the passage of the fertilized egg back to the uterus for implantation and further development. The ovaries are paired organs located on either side of the uterus. The ovaries are responsible for housing and releasing eggs necessary for reproduction. At birth, a female has approximately 1 to 2 million eggs, but only 300 of those eggs ever mature and are released.
When talking about female anatomy, it can get a lot more complex. For the purpose of this video, that's all. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you learned a lot. Check out our next video on puberty to learn more about how the female monthly cycle works. See you next time!